Main track fast under sunny skies for Louisiana Derby Preview Day. Great to have you with us. They're in the gate. Away and running at the fairgrounds. She's a Lucky Rebel, broke sharp. There's Two Jet to the white cap, vying for the early lead, where She's a Lucky Rebel. And in the black silks, Lightning Mo is right there, third close up. Stars in Motion running in fourth. Calling in the black and gold quarters in fifth as they run through the first furlong and a half. Then it's a break of a length and a half to Mo Smoking, who's next. After 2 lengths, the newcomer, Hot Golden Girl, and beaten for speed on debut. Atalanta Asteria trails here in the Saturday opener. The quarter 22.52 seconds. They go to 3 furlongs from home. Short lead, She's a Lucky Rebel. Two Jet's been right there with her. Midpoint on the turn. With Lightning Mo looking to draw in from third. Calling will straighten away in fourth. Mo Smoking in fifth. Stars in Motion being driven in sixth. As these maiden 3-year-old fillies turn for home, we trail back to Hot Golden Girl and Atalanta Asteria was last as they straightened away. Half mile in 46.65 seconds. Here comes Lightning Mo to the attack. 1 furlong to go. Lightning Mo up to She's a Lucky Rebel. As they battle for it, Two Jet gives way. Calling, Stars in Motion. And on the outside, Hot Golden Girl. They come past the 16th with Raylu Gutierrez. She's a Lucky Rebel. Dug her heels in. She's a Lucky Rebel thwarts Lightning Mo. And then Calling on the wire for third from Stars in Motion. And Hot Golden Girl was after that. Seconds of the day past due. They're in the gate. And they're off. Amisfield broke sharp. Songbridge flashing good speed. Right there toward the inside is Sweet Chablis. And here's Comparative, who quickly joins in the Godolphin Blue as they head toward the first turn. As Persimmon Hill gets position back of this front flight. And in the early stages, Catherine Blaze has drifted back to last. And they have 7 furlongs to go. There's Sweet Chablis. Sweet Chablis has gone to the front for Raylu Gutierrez. At the inside for Tyler Gaffalione, Amisfield, and Comparative comes up on the outside now for Luis Saez, and they're the 1, 2, 3. Sweet Chablis leads from Comparative and Amisfield with Persimmon Hill. Fourth on the outside for David Cohen, making this backstretch run. With Anna Beschizza, Songbridge closer with the rail, and detached with Sophia Barandella. Catherine Blaze still trails the maiden 3-year-old fillies sextet. The quarter was 23.98 seconds, now at the 4.5. It's Sweet Chablis, who continues to lead by a length to Amisfield, who tracks with Comparative 3 wide. Songbridge toward the rail. Then comes Persimmon Hill, who's 6 lengths off these leaders as they go to 3 furlongs from home, and still 9 more lengths astern. Catherine Blaze, at those 59-1 odds, remains last. Half mile in 48.42. These leaders coming toward the quarter pole. And here's Amisfield, who makes a bid between horses. Right there toward the rail, Sweet Chablis is just the leader. Comparative sweeps. With the behind horses, Songbridge on the outside, Persimmon Hill. And Catherine Blaze has always been outrun. It's Comparative. 3/4 in 113.59. Coming down toward the final furlong. It's Comparative. The Street Sense filly. Comparative is edging away from Sweet Chablis. Then Songbridge has gained third. Amisfield. Persimmon Hill is next. They're close to home. It's Comparative. Luis Saez for Brad Cox, a Godolphin win. Comparative out to the maiden ranks by nearly a half dozen lengths from Sweet Chablis. Songbridge third and Amisfield finished fourth. The Roffin sprinting. Fast start for Peanut and Ike in the middle. Relic Hunter is right there. And on the outside, Holy Bayou is up and after the front. It's Holy Bayou, a long odds leader. Holy Bayou dashed to the front from a tracking Relic Hunter. With nearest the inside, Gutsy. Field of vision in between horses. Got My Mojo working part of that trio as they go toward the far turn. Then toward the inside is Hard Aces next in 6th. Risk Taker is 7th. Peanut and Ike in 8th at the 3.5. The Gray Autumn's Strongman. And then comes in between horses Tambourine Star and wide. Lil Bodie has drifted back to 11th. The quarter flown past in 21.95 seconds. It's Holy Bayou. Holy Bayou, the 47-1 target as these Louisiana breds come toward the top of the stretch from Relic Hunter. Gutsy straightens away in third. Then toward the inside is Hard For in the purple silks. They've straightened away. Half mile in 46.01 seconds. It's Holy Bayou who just clings on. Gutsy's charging. Relic Hunter between horses. Toward the inside is Hard Aces, who's gaining with the rail. On the outside, charging late. Here comes Tambourine Star as they come inside the final 16th. Right now, a Britland stable 1-2. Tambourine Star. And toward the inside, Gutsy with Johnny Velasquez. Tambourine Star beats his entry mate home. It's Tambourine Star, Gutsy, 1-2 for Jose Camejo. And then Hard Aces, Autumn Strongman, Holy Bayou, Risk Taker, Lil Wody, And they're off. And there's Ordinately, who rockets out. Ordinately along with Perfect Wish flashing speed, and they're joined on the outside by Mystical Fire, who starts a bid. Sweet Child of Mine on the far outside is running in fourth. Then between horses is a New Beat in fifth. Looking to gain toward the inside is Mervaza as they move past the half-mile pole, with Dare to Wish next, while two clear from Destined to Race, who's racing in front of Urban Force, who broke a beat slow, now at the 3.5. We trail back then to Huntress for Hire and Corsini in the Royal Blue. The quarter in 21.66 seconds, but now with inside 3 furlongs to go. And here's Perfect Wish up to take on Ordinately as they come toward the quarter pole, with right there Sweet Child of Mine. Merlaza in the orange cap straightens away in fourth as these maiden 3-year-old fillies head for home. Past the quarter pole in 45.36 seconds. It's Ornately with the rail. Ornately digs in for Tyler Gaffalione. Right there is Perfect Wish, charging Mervaza, who's gaining on the outside now for Florent Giroux. They come past the 16th, and it's the daughter of Medaglia d'Oro. Mervaza now asserts close to home. It's Mervaza at 1-2. Mervaza, the favorite, home by 3 for Ornately. Third was close between Perfect Wish and Mystical Fire. And they're off. Uxmal broke sharp. Mo's a handful, and there's Ocean City, who moves through toward the inside now for John Velasquez, and Ocean City leads the way through the first furlong from Unload with the rail. Bishop's Bay on the orange cap is close after a sharp start. Uxmal is right there too, running in fourth for the run to the half-mile pole. It's a break of 2 more to First Mission with toward the inside Quaternion in the pink silks. Right Karma has a black cap. Then Batera with the rail as they head toward the far turn. We trail back now to Mo's a handful, and finally St. John's Trails, the maiden 3-year-old sprint, the quarter 22.14 seconds. They have 3 furlongs to go. It's Ocean City. Ocean City leads. Bishop's Bay, who's right there in close pursuit for Florent Giroux. A break of 2 more, then 2. First Mission, who's on the outside as they turn for home, and then with the rail is Unload. Quaternion between horses, Uxmal and Right Karma. The half mile in 45.63 seconds. It's Bishop's Bay. Charging on the outside is First Mission, who's coming to take on the front runner at the inside, Bishop's Bay. Dropping back Ocean City, running on Batera, then Quaternion. They're close to home. Toward the inside, Bishop's Bay digs in. Bishop's Bay with Florent Giroux. Bishop's Bay, Brad Cox wins 3 on the Fairgrounds card to reach 2,000 career wins. Bishop's Bay beats home First Mission, and Batera finished third. It's the first of our 6 stakes. Stoles and Turf Course firm rail at 34 feet. They're in the gate. They're off in the Albert M. Stoll Memorial Stakes of 2023. Soft Touch and My Philly Twirl in between horses. Lake Lucerne has the white blinkers from Island Hideaway in fourth in the early stages. Carpe Venum from Trail Ridge Road, Russian Mafia, and Clara Peters has taken back to last. It's My Philly Twirl, who leads out here for Florent Giroux. My Philly Twirl, 3 in front of Soft Touch, 3 to Lake Lucerne. Running in third with Island Hideaway in the red cap. Clara Peters up the rail, right at Island Hideaway's heels. Kept in by, on the outside, Trail Ridge Road at the 5.5. The trailers are Russian Mafia, and with Luis Saez, Carpe Venum has drifted back to be 8th and last. The opening quarter covered in 23.98 seconds. My Philly Twirl charts the course. My Philly Twirl leads here, Soft Touch by 3. Still a similar margin to Lake Lucerne, who gallops along in third. 4 furlongs to go. Island Hideaway with the rail, a length to Trail Ridge Road. Followed in turn at the inside by Clara Peters. A length away to Russian Mafia, and the trailer remains Carpe Venum. The half mile for the front runner, My Philly Twirl. 50.10 seconds. They round the far turn, My Philly Twirl. Looking to make every yard here for Florent Giroux, but challenged sternly up the rail by Island Hideaway, who's made a bid now for Raylu Gutierrez. Went to the front. Soft Touches right there, and Lake Lucerne also in the Godolphin blue, sweeping into action now on the far outside for Tyler Gaffalione. They straightened away, 3 quarters in 1 minute 16.09 seconds. It's Island Hideaway. Soft Touch battles between horses. Near that stand side rail is Lake Lucerne. Russian Mafia toward the inside. My Philly Twirl's given way. Trail Ridge Road. Here's Lake Lucerne. Lake Lucerne for Tyler Gaffalione. It's Lake Lucerne. Soft Touch. Godolphin 1-2 in the Albert M. Stoll Memorial. Trail Ridge Road third, and Russian Mafia finished fourth. And they're off. Since you asked from the rail, there's Fight and Ready. Guadalajara starts an early bid along with Kigali in the red cap. And right there is Woody the Bid Spotter, who's up close. It's Since You Asked, who leads them into the first turn for Flavian Pratt. Since You Asked in front with 7 furlongs to run, tracked by Woody the Bid Spotter. Kigali's in the 3-path and looking to make progress. In the meantime, Dreamforce is saving ground in 4th. Break of 2 then to the outside, Fight and Ready. Big commerce between horses. Claim Time Gladiator is with the rail. We trail back to Earl of Dassel. Outside that, the Navy Silks of Guadalajara. Baseline Beater is running second to last, and the newcomer Neighbor trails in 11th. The first quarter in a flat, 24 seconds. They have 5 furlongs to go. Since You Asked. It's Since You Asked who dictates terms to Woody the Bid Spotter. Kigali is 3 deep uncovered. Dreamforce against the rail, running in 4th by 2. Fight and Ready in 5th. Game Time Gladiator 6th. Big Commerce in 7th. Earl of Dassel is 8th. Guadalajara in 9th. Then Baseline Beater, and the trailer remains Neighbor. Half mile in 48.44 seconds. They round the far turn. Since You Asked. Right there, Woody the Bid Spotter between horses and Kigali on the outside, making 3-path progress. It's Since You Asked narrowly. Woody the Bid Spotter. Kigali, Fight and Ready, coming 4 wide as they line up. Dreamforce spying a gap. Where's Dreamforce going to go back on this front wave? Dreamforce is switched out as they straighten up. Many chances. 3 quarters in 113.94. Fight and Ready. Toward the inside, Kigali. Dropping back was Woody the Bid Spotter. Since You Asked, who led early. Charging on the outside. Rattling home on the far outside as they come down to the final 16th is a Baseline Beater, who's moved up with Earl of Dassel. And toward the inside is Fight and Ready with Corey Lannery. It's Baseline Beater. Baseline Beater wins by 3 from Earl of Dassel. They were coupled. They're in the gate. And they're off. First Defender broke sharp toward the inside. Hull in a Hurry. In between horses, Tap It Shoes. And with the rail is Cagliostro as they head toward the first turn. It's Hull in a Hurry. Hull in a Hurry has taken the early lead here for Raylu Gutierrez as they enter the first turn. First Defender right there with Hull in a Hurry. 7 furlongs to run. Cagliostro right at the leader's heels. Tap It Shoes in the red cap is third in between horses as Banishing in the Godolphin blue strides up nicely outside that pair with 6 furlongs to run. Then it's a break of 6 more to Dennington, who in turn has 6 more to Hunter's Drive, who's drifted back to last. 24.21 for the lead part, making this backstretch run 5 furlongs to go. It's Hull in a Hurry narrowly. Tap It Shoes right there between horses. John Velasquez and First Defender in the 3-path, nearing the half-mile pole. In the meantime, Tyler Gaffleone and Banishing just tracking them from 4th in the clear. Then comes Cagliostro, Dennington, and pulled up was Hunter's Drive. Hunter's Drive pulled up. Half mile in 47.99 seconds. They round the far turn. And it's First Defender, who's taking a short lead from at the inside. Tap It Shoes with Banishing. Now making 3-path progress. But it's First Defender who leads for Johnny V at the quarter pole. And Cagliostro is right there. Cagliostro now moves up boldly between horses to engage Banishing. But it's First Defender who led past the quarter pole. 3 quarters in 1 minute 12.56 seconds. First Defender's in front. 1 furlong to go. Short lead First Defender. Here's Cagliostro, who bears down on First Defender. With toward the inside, Tap It Shoes. Dennington, Banishing is 5th. They're close to home. It's Cagliostro. Dennington on the outside, who's lifting late for Corey Lannery. Dennington, and Dennington beats Cagliostro home. Tap It Shoes 3rd, and First Defender finish 4th. The Rolfing sprinting in the Colonel Power Stakes and All in Sync was slow to go. Fast start for Angustin along with Yankee 7 in the green cap, and these two vying early from Maniwa, who's running just in 3rd and joined on the outside by Evan Singh, who starts a bid, while Ice Chocolate in the pink cap holds the rail, the leading quintet as they head toward the far turn. The gray is Surveillance, who's reluctant to load. Just past midfield is Surveillance. With the rail is Pyron, and after breaking slow, All in Sync has drifted back to last as they round the far turn. The quarter in 23.30 seconds, but now with inside 3 furlongs to go, it's Yankee 7 who leads the way for Aubrey Green with Angustin right there for Mitchell Moreau poised at the turn in. Evan Singh being asked to pick up now from 3rd. Ice Chocolate straightens away in 4th. Maniwa between horses. Then Surveillance, Pyron with the rail, and All in Sync they've straightened away. Angustin charging at Yankee 7. Yankee 7, Angustin on the far outside. Here's Evan Singh. Surveillance now moves up boldly between horses. Toward the inside is Ice Chocolate. it inside the final half furlong. It's Angustin, and on the outside, here's Evan Singh with that stand side rally for Flavian Pratt. Evan Singh takes out the Colonel Power Stakes from Angustin by 3/4 of a length. Yankee 7 third, and Surveillance finished fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off in the Mineshaft Stakes of 2023. Nice line out. Run Classic, Tony Port in the purple cap, and Hoist the Gold holds that position with the rail for Brian Hernandez Jr. Hoist the Gold in front to the first turn from Run Classic with the black cap. Tony Port is saving ground in third, and they have 7 furlongs to run with Pioneer of Medina now gaining on the outside just into third from Tony Port, settled fourth with the rail. Big Blue Line in tight quarters. Big Blue Line taken back off of heels to settle from fifth. Mr. Wireless in sixth, making this backstretch run. King Fury is posted wide, and then Farmington Road, and with James Graham, Happy American, in between horses. The quarter in 23.79 seconds, making their run toward the half-mile pole. It's Hoist the Gold who dictates the grade 3. Hoist the Gold in front of a close-up Run Classic with Big Blue Line, Keen in third. Pioneer of Medina, fourth on the outside. Tony Port is running in fifth. Then in between horses is Farmington Road. Mr. Wireless is wide, some 5 lengths off these leaders, now at the 3.5. Happy American is up 1 position. That relegates King Fury to last of the 9. Half mile in 47.59. They round the far turn inside 3 furlongs to go. Run Classic has taken the top for Relu Gutierrez. It's Run Classic going for the quarter pole from Pioneer of Medina. Hoist the Gold led, but has dropped back. On the outside, Mr. Wireless now getting into top speed for Deshaun Parker. Mr. Wireless coming with a sweep. And toward the inside, Big Blue Line. They've straightened away 3/4 in 1 minute 11.86 seconds. It's Run Classic. Pioneer of Medina battles. And on the outside is Mr. Wireless. Toward the inside, Hoist the Gold. Then Tony Port. They come inside the final half furlong. It's Pioneer of Medina for Luis Saez. Deshaun Parker and Mr. Wireless. Toward the inside, Run Classic. What a finish to the Mineshaft Stakes. It's Pioneer of Medina. Pioneer of Medina comes back to Fairgrounds to win. They're off. There's Bay Street Money. Pixelate in the royal blue. 2 Emmys is also front rank with defending champion Cavalry Charge. Gold with the Black Star also launching an early bid. Toward the rail, 'Tis the Bomb settled. English Tavern taken back off of heels. And while settled by Relu Gutierrez, Gentle Soul has drifted back to be last here in the early stages. It's 2 Emmys who just leads for James Graham. Cavalry Charge is right there for David Cohen, with Pixelate on the outside as they enter the first turn. It's 2 Emmys who leads from Cavalry Charge. Pixelate wide as they go to the back of the course. In the meantime, 'Tis the Bomb is saving ground, with English Tavern, red with the white sleeves, taken back in fifth, joined on the outside by Bay Street Money, and Gentle Soul trails in 7th position. The opening quarter in 24.04 seconds, going up the back of the course. It's 2 Emmys who leads by 3/4 length to a close-up Cavalry Charge. Luis Saez and Pixelate running in third. 'Tis the Bomb, first run since Saratoga for 'Tis the Bomb, who's looking to gain up the inside trail. Then on the outside is Bay Street Money, with English Tavern still held off of heels, and Gentle Soul takes a wider angle of attack, 6 lengths from leaders to last. 2 Emmys and Cavalry Charge still out in front, half mile in 51.52. They round the far turn. 2 Emmys looking to make every yard for James Graham from Cavalry Charge, with Pixelate now being asked to pick up from third. Gentle Soul is gaining. Gentle Soul coming wide from out of last. Bay Street Money toward the inside, 'Tis the Bomb, and English Tavern on the front side. They've straightened away here in the Fairground Stakes. It's 2 Emmys. 2 Emmys still leads and holds Cavalry Charge. Pixelate's under pressure. 'Tis the Bomb on the inside. Near the stand side rail, Gentle Soul with Bay Street Money, then English Tavern. But they're coming inside the final half furlong, and staying on for James Graham is 2 Emmys. 2 Emmys has raced away. 2 Emmys decisively in the Fairground Stakes by nearly 5 from Gentle Soul. English Tavern was third. 1-5 on Hoosier Philly. They're in the gate. And they're off. In the 2023 Rachel Alexandra Stakes, and Hoosier Philly appeared to bobble at the start. Vava broke sharp. There's Miracle going for an early bid, up to engage Vava as they enter the first turn. With Pretty Mischievous in the Godolphin blue, Hoosier Philly, and behind Phillies toward the inside for Edgar Morales with 7 furlongs to run. In the meantime, here's Chop Chop making progress now on the outside for Florent Giroux. Chop Chop up to Miracle as these 3-year-old fillies go to the back of this historic New Orleans track. Knock your socks off, and Hoosier Philly has drifted back to be last. The first quarter covered in 25.02 seconds. Now at the 5.5, it's Miracle. So Miracle dictates the field. Leads a close-up. Chop Chop. Pretty Mischievous moves up between fillies, and Vava holds her position from the rail as Miracle leads them toward the half-mile pole. The trailers Knock Your Socks Off and Hoosier Filly, making her seasonal bow at 2-5, still held up in last. The half mile for the front runner Miracle, 48.85 seconds. Miracle remains the 13-1 target with 3 furlongs to go. Miracle in front by 2 from Pretty Mischievous, who's vying for second with Chop Chop as they come toward the quarter pole. Now Hoosier Filly gets her cue on the far outside. She's making 4-path progress, Hoosier Filly. In the meantime, Vava comes up the rail. Miracle straightens them past the quarter pole in front. Knocks Your Socks Off is last. 3/4 in 1 minute 13.05 seconds. Miracle tackled by Pretty Mischievous. Pretty Mischievous has nosed in front here for Tyler Gaffalione. It's a short lead. It's Pretty Mischievous leaning in on Miracle as they come past the 16th. Hoosier Filly is third, but well beaten. Pretty Mischievous just in front from a game Miracle. Pretty Mischievous driven out and beats Miracle by 3/4 of a length and the Rachel Alexandra Stakes. 7 lengths away. Hoosier Filly third, then Vava, and Chop Chop was after that.